So it's like,
But have you ever needed to know a guy to sleep with him?
I've done it on the first night.
Have you been friends?
What, a month?
So under the right circumstance, would you ever let him hit?
Definitely. I would. Under the right circumstance, yeah.
How about you, the other way around?
That's neither here nor there.
Well, she just solidified it.
She said what? What'd you say? Let me know what I can say.
I said that I would let you hit under the right circumstances.
Oh yeah, under the right circumstances, yeah. Under the right circumstances.
Well, why'd you wait for her response before you gave yours?
Because I don't know how much information I could put out there.
So y'all are in the talking stage.
Yeah, very early on.
So why would you call each other friends?
I feel like you got to be friends first before you take that next level. Because also, to be honest, like, I don't know him. So it's like.
But have you ever needed to know a guy to sleep with him?
I've done it on the first night. I'm grown as.
So why are you guys taking your time now?
It's a matter of. I let this. Hit. I really can't keep. We've already. Really, I don't feel like lying. I already him, and that honestly, it was fine. It was great. I had a great time, and honestly, we're friends and we chilling.
I think it's interesting. There's been a lot of talk, like on social media, especially lately, of people saying things like, "Oh, men, it's the men's fault of the state of women nowadays. It's because of the men, and they're the ones that's supposed to be setting the tone and the pace or whatever. And so if the women are changing or anything like that, then it's ultimately 100% because of the women and all of these things, right?" What I think is so interesting is that this woman literally just revealed so many things in this one, 20-second clip, right? Like, she completely revealed everything under the sun. Like, not only did she reveal that she doesn't really know this person, but she also revealed, that she doesn't have to get to know anybody for them to be able to be intimate with her in any shape or form. She told us that, on the whim, she was with somebody the same night that she met them, and she tried to use the guys, I'm grown. And this is something that I've seen a lot of women do, like, I'm grown, I could do what I want. It does not absolve you of having self-respect, dignity, or morals. Age does not mean I can do whatever I want because of my age or my state of mind or whatever you dignify grown to be. It does not mean that, you are going to be able to be free of any repercussions that could possibly come from, you doing things based off of you being grown, or things that could possibly come from that, or things that could possibly happen. Just because you grown doesn't mean that you can't catch nothing. Like, let's just be real. Just because you grown don't mean, it's an immature thing if a woman... Just think about this. You're basically stating that it's an immature thing for a woman to decide to wait to be intimate with a man longer than a day because she does not know him. You're saying that is immaturity. Well, baby, I wish more of you guys were immature. If that's what grown is, I wish more of you guys were immature. Maybe if more of you guys were quote unquote immature, then it'll be less baby mamas walking around. It'll be less confusion going around. You guys would maybe have more dignity, pride, and self-respect. I wish I was more immature if that's the case. If being grown is sleeping with somebody the first moment that you meet them and you don't know nothing about them, I wish I were immature. I'm just being honest. The fact that this man, who she calls her quote-unquote friend, which we're going to get to that in a second. The fact that this quote-unquote friend of hers, this man was standing there and had more dignity or integrity to not tell their personal business on an interview with this man that they do not know, and they don't know where this video is going to be placed. The fact that this man was, more intentional about that while the woman decided to open the cage and just set the canary free, is very telling of the space that we're at with this generation of women and men nowadays. How can we sit here and say, oh, we got to blame the man. The men have to take responsibility for this. It's their fault. It's this and it's that. When women are the ones who provide access to their bodies and are freely giving it away. And they are basically saying, you don't have to do nothing for me. You don't have to respect me. You don't have to earn my trust. I don't have to even know you that well. Because if I'm feeling a vibe, I'm going to give it away. Freely to they literally say this freely to thousands, millions of people who are going to see this video. Without a care in the world. I'm grown. Okay then. You grown. And you just said nobody has to earn anything to be with me. You'll give your body away freely. It doesn't have to be earned. It don't got to be worked for. There doesn't have to be any dialogue. You guys don't have to go through, the vetting stage. There's none of that. I'll give you my body, but do I respect you? I don't know about that yet. Oh, but actually, being under your leadership and cooperation, I don't know about that. Submissive, please. You can, I will allow you into my body. But respect you, that's where I draw the line. Submission, that's where I draw the line. Think about that. But then when we see the state of women and men nowadays, we don't think that women have a strong part to play in it. Women have decided that, because of this liberation, following a movement that don't belong to them, first of all, following this feminist movement that does not belong to you, all the way down to this liberation movement, women have come into a space where they're saying, okay, well, I will give you my body, but I don't know if I want a relationship because it's my body, my choice. I'm free to do that, but you don't have to do anything to work for me. And you think... So what you think? Men are literally fighting to say, we're the wives. We're the women who respect themselves. We're the respectable women. The same way that this man is standing up in the interview and like, I don't want to reveal too much. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to let your personal business be out there in the street. The men are holding the standards from what I see. The men are in on pages or in spaces of self-development from what I see. The women think that because they're career driven or because they quote unquote get into the bag, that's it. That's enough. That makes them a good candidate to be in a relationship. Any self-development work, I don't see them doing it. The most development we see them doing is trying to learn how to do these TikTok dances and twerk perfectly for the camera. Can we be real? That's what I see. Is it all women I'm talking about? No, but I'm talking about the majority of women when we look on social media, that's what we see. And I think it's cute. So they're basically saying that being liberated or being a 304 is a coming of age thing. Oh, baby, I'm grown. I can fling it left, right, and center because I'm grown. I'm under the authority of myself. I govern myself, and it shows why women need leadership. I know y'all going to be mad at me for saying that, but I'm not going to stop saying it because it's true. What are you leading? Oh, you got it. You big bad. You big bad and bold. You in control of everything. You're the one that's being dominated. You're giving up the ultimate form of submission by laying down your body. But when it comes to cooperation or trying to make a relationship work or being in a relationship, that's where y'all draw the line. So we're in a space where you will give a man your body freely. He has complete access to the innermost parts of you. But you talk about, oh, you know, that's my friend. We chilling. You think you're in control. That's what a lot of women have, this delusional mindset. They believe they're in control. They really think so. But if the man is the one who is the relationship guard, it's up to him who he gets into a relationship. It's up to him who he marries, because he has to ask you. He has to put those parameters out there. And if you are freely giving him your intimacy and your body as a friend, what makes you think you're in control of if that relationship goes to the next level? Because you could do whatever you want. You know, you could swing from the fan, jump on it, you know, pop it to the left and pop it to the right, and he will be there for a good time. Not a long time. Until that friendship, wear out, he'll be there. But do you think he's looking at you and thinking that there's wife qualities within you? Where does the liberation come from? What makes you feel liberated? Next thing, you're talking about, oh, that's your friend. And this is the problem. There's so many women out there for real, in real life, that will be in relationships with men and introduce him to all these men that are quote unquote their friend, but they don't know that quote unquote friend is people that they slept with. That's too much. Y'all don't want me telling all that business. I'm sorry, y'all. The sisterhood, I don't belong to the sisterhood. I'm keeping it real. Oh, that's my friend from high school. Oh, that's my friend. Oh, we grew up together. Oh, that's my friend. And you will have this man who's quote unquote your friend that's already been intimate with you. The man that you're with, that you actually want to be in a relationship with, you will not allow him the upper hand in that situation to let him know who this person is. If you run into them, for example. No, y'all can't do that. Not only do you not let this man have the upper hand, everybody else is looking at this man as a joke. Because they know your file. And they're like, these other men looking at him like, you taking her serious? I can't even dap you up, bro. I'm looking at you kind of way because you can't sense. You can't sense the variety that she's experienced. Y'all be having these men, up under your quote unquote friend. They be thinking it's your bro. Oh, y'all would even go to the extent, that's my bro. It can't be. That's incest. Embarrassing him. So you will embarrass the men that you actually want to be with. You will prolong the wait for the men that you actually want to be with. But for the quote unquote friends, they getting all the, they getting all the red carpet thrown out for them. But then you say it's the man's problem. It's the man's fault of the state of women nowadays. It's because of, them and the things that they do. I don't agree. I don't agree. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I would love to hear you guys' opinions on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.